and that we would have the discussion, and I think we've been doing a great job of doing that. First, I need to correct Ms. Ford. After the last meeting, I did go back and check the quote, and it's, "We draw the line against misconduct, not against wealth," and that was said by former President Teddy Roosevelt. For those of you that know me know that I'm very serious about being a Rotarian. And there is a creed that Rotarians live by called the four-way test. And essentially it's an ethical litmus test that says of the things that we say, think, or do, is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? And will it be beneficial to all concerned? And that test was created by a man by the name of Herbert Taylor in Chicago, Illinois, in the 30s, coming out of the Great Depression. And he had taken over a company that was struggling. It had about $30,000 in debt and $10,000 of borrowed operating capital. And he applied this test so stringently because he felt that the reason that there was such a struggle coming out of the Great Depression is nobody trusted anybody anymore. The suppliers didn't trust the buyers didn't trust the suppliers, the employers didn't trust the employees, and vice versa. And he felt if people could have this understanding of this knowing of who they're doing business with, that would increase their confidence. And he applied it so stringently that one of his salesmen came to him and said, "I have the largest order we've ever been asked to place. But the buyer told me that he wants to place this order so that he can flood the market and undercut his competition and drive them out of business." And Herbert Taylor said, does that meet the standards of the four-way test? And his salesman said no, and he said, well, we won't fill that order. And needless to say, about a decade later, he had taken that company to where over $1 million of net worth and paid out over $2 million in dividends to its shareholders and was thriving. And then he turned over the rights to that four-way test to Rotary. And we still use it as something that we judge on things that we do.